Going to the library may be considered a falling trend for young people, but rural communities still depend on libraries. For years, the money to keep the doors open has been cut, but recent legislation is working to change that trend. Our Parker King talks with the state's Library Commission today. He joins us live in the studio with more. Parker?
Look, I'll be honest, as one of those young people, it's been a while since I've ventured into a library, but I can only speak for myself. State legislation is agreeing to level the funding for our state libraries, and that has librarians breathing a sigh of relief.
But the man who designed our building...
Beth Edwards has been the Winston County librarian for 21 years. We asked if she's seen a rise or fall in the funding for local libraries. And it didn't take long for her to answer.
Oh, definitely fall. Several libraries in North Mississippi have had to close recently, and on the coast also, is my understanding, because of budget cuts from the state legislature.
Since 2015, cut after cut has been made to the state library budget. But for this fiscal year, libraries are getting a break. They've been given level funding. Edwards says it's because of the big push libraries across the state made to their local legislators.
I think that made a lot of difference. I think they do realize the importance of public libraries, and especially rural libraries.
While it's not an increase in state funding, it's not a decrease either. And libraries like the one here in Louisville are calling it a win.
It's critical to especially a rural community. I mean, we're kind of like a community center.
On top of state funding, President Donald Trump signed the omnibus spending bill into law on Friday, which gives Mississippi an additional $5.7 million for enhanced grant projects. That type of grant helped Louisville Library with their 2003 expansion.
We almost doubled our size here, but building grants for those have been disappearing. I hope to see more building grants come back to libraries, because without that we would never have been able to add that room.
What's more is there's been an uptick in health insurance premiums for librarians beginning in January of 2019, but not to worry. In addition to no cuts in the library budget, that additional cost will be covered by the state.